Hi everybody, today we're checking out 4 properties. We're headed into Arkansas, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. These are all under $59,900 and a couple of these houses have a little bit of acreage. So welcome back to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day and your cup is always full of happiness and that glass is full of gratitude. So we're going to begin right here. This one is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you guys. So if you're looking in Pittsburgh, this one might suit your needs. It is a single family ranch sitting on a 7,479 square foot lot. It's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 1,109 square feet of living space. It's only been on the market 6 days, built in 1917. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Allegheny County in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right here on Margaret Street. If any of you are familiar with Pittsburgh, you may know that the housing can be start around $260,000, $270,000 for a very nice house. So here we have one for under $60,000. And this one has a shingle roof from what we see, an attached garage. Looks like we might have a deck on the backside. Looks like we're getting a fenced yard as well. We have a little bit of a driveway, vinyl sided, $59,900. And now the listing states it's a foreclosure, but the listing agency and the addresses are always found in the description box below every video. So contact the listing agencies and go check these houses out in person. This one's $59,900, under $60,000 for a house to call your own. Let's see how good or bad it is. Yeah, there's our deck. Nice. Have a little bit of a yard there. You've got some room under your deck for put your lawnmower and things. Under 7,500 square foot lot, so it's not huge, not a ton to maintain. Vinyl sided house. That might be an enclosed porch. Looks like we're on a concrete block foundation. We might have a lower access point as well. From what that looks like, it could be covered access there. Margaret Street in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Allegheny County, you guys, $59,900. Okay, so here is portion of the room. Now it looks like or house, and it looks like we're getting carpet. We may get lucky and find that hardwood flooring beneath it. $59,900 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And in this area, as I mentioned, the houses can begin around more than $250,000. So definitely room for some equity growth. So there may be the living room. You lighten up the walls, it's going to just bring more modernization to the interior space. It's going to look lighter and brighter, of course. Looks like we do get some nice wood trim. And when you get there in person, these houses may seem very different than what we see them in, in the photographs, right? You always have to keep an open mind. So there's our paneling that we all love. Okay, so this may be a closet. It'd be nice if they opened up the door, but it's there nonetheless. Yeah, paint that paneling or remove it and hang drywall if you like. But yeah, I'm looking at possibilities with this one, you guys. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15235 is the zip code. Okay, so here's the bathroom. So we're getting a window in the bathroom. Of course, you can always have those home inspections. Bring out your general contractors. They'll let you know if the windows are vinyl, if they're wood, if they're aluminum. But this looks like we're getting a pretty nice vanity, nice faucet. There's your commode. Looks like we have a medicine cabinet. We have a walk-in shower. $59,900 right here. You can always make offers, you guys. These houses are placed on the market to be sold. And if this is a foreclosure and the bank has it, they don't want to hang on to it. So never be afraid to make the offer. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel if you're new here and share these episodes, because this is where I take you from state to state, through town to town, to see just how much house we're getting for our money. So if you are someone that is looking to buy a home to call your own rather than rent, or you are downsizing, or you want to dabble in an investment property, I hope this channel is helpful to you, and because that's what it's all about. Houses with low price and high potential. Okay, so here we are right off the kitchen, it looks like. So this is the kind of house that we may be able to get in there and open it up, right? Take out a wall or two, put in a header, open up the space, if that's appealing to you. Some people like the more, closed off rooms or compartments. But I'm looking at a lot of potential. Those look like vinyl windows. So we have vinyl windows, vinyl siding, a shingle roof, $59,900. So here you have a gas range, ceiling fan, that's always nice. You can always ask the agent how long it's been vacant. You can call utility companies, get the history on the utility bills. But this is a single family home in Pittsburgh, PA for $59,900. Now, I'm not sure. That could be hardwood flooring. It could be laminate. But again, when you're there in person, you check it out. So what we do see are some pretty nice cabinets. We could salvage those. We could definitely use that stove as long as it works properly. You've got a double sink. You've got outlets underneath this one cabinet here for your counter appliance. This does not look bad, you guys. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but to me, this is definitely workable. Under $60,000 for a house to call your own. You wouldn't have to worry about paying high rent or having an outrageous mortgage bill. Because with a mortgage bill, of course, you've got your taxes and insurance on top of the mortgage payment. That's, attached to a $200,000 or even $150,000, $100,000 house, right? This one's under $60,000. Look at that. That's our enclosed porch. That's nice. Paint that paneling a light color, put some plants in there, remove that carpet and lay some vinyl or lay new carpet if you want to keep it cozy. But look at this, $59,900. This is cute. This has got a ton of possibilities. Okay, so this may be another bedroom. Yeah, this has got loads of potential. Another house to save, you guys. Houses need people and people need houses. So somebody liked horses. There's your horses around on the border of your wall there. Some clouds on the ceiling. Why not, right? Okay, so that's all they're going to show us. Now this to me is loaded with potential. Yeah, love that enclosed porch. So let's see here. 2308 Margaret Street. And again, the addresses and the listing agencies are in the description box below every video. So again, it's been on the market 6 days, built in 1917. So let's see our street view here. There it is. Look at that, you guys. So yeah, there's a chain link fence. That's always nice. So you are on a no outlet right there. So you do have a house right in front of you. But boy, that does not look bad. You could add a little white picket fence, maybe take this out, these hedges here. There's arborvitaes, I think is what they're called. You could plant another row maybe in the front. It does have an attached garage, and it must have a story and a half, so that's nice. So that would be the upstairs bedrooms that we saw. Huh, not bad, you guys. $59,900 in Pittsburgh. So let's see where we are on the map here. Going to have a lot of amenities in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. City of rivers, right? City of bridges. So there's your Allegheny River over to our west. So you've got a community supermarket right nearby, along with a pizzeria. You've got a Dairy Queen. You've got an Italian restaurant. So you've got a bowling alley, it looks like. So we're right below Plum and right below Milltown. So here would be all of the main hub right over here to the southwest of you. So this would be up above Regency Park, it says here, North Bessemer, Shannon Heights. Squirrel Hill is going to be over to the west of us here. And there it is. Red marks the spot. Let's take a look at your satellite view there. So there is your parcel, rectangular parcel, right off of Leechburg Road there. So you'd be the last house on the no outlet street. So that would be very nice. And this one again is on Margaret Street in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you guys. $59,900 vinyl sided house, shingle roof, and an attached garage. States here that it is an opportunity in Penn Hills, adorable cape with so much potential. Attached garage and driveway offers ample parking and room for your guests, large deck. And let's see, main level features a living room, dining, and spacious kitchen with plenty of cabinets. And for the history on this one, let's see here. It was sold for $69,000 in 2004. It was listed for $56,500 in July of 2023. They removed it. Now they're listing it for $59,900. And this house is 108 years old. So if you're looking for Pittsburgh, you guys, you're looking for a little fixer, $59,900 is the asking price. Definitely check that one out. Nice. So now we're going to head into Illinois. Look at this little cutie. Under $49,000 for this house. It's on a small lot. It's 5,001 square feet. The house is 730 square feet of living space. It's been on the market 6 days, and it's in Alton, Illinois, 62002, built in 1946. And it says it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Alton, Illinois. Look at this little cutie. So another little Cape Cod style house. Look at that roof. That looks great. But again, have those home inspections. Look how cute this is. Got your covered entry. Looks like vinyl siding. $48,500, you guys. Alton, Illinois, so that means we're in Madison County with this one. Population for that county is just around 260,000 people. And the median home sales are just around 180,000 is where they start. So again, a lot of room for equity. This is $48,500 house with a lot of shade trees. Might be parking area. Look at this. How cute is this? So there's our kitchen with our ceramic tile backsplash, electric range with a range hood, window above your double sink, really pretty cabinets, nice countertop. Looks like we have a breakfast bar. How nice is this? $48,500 in Alton, Illinois, you guys. Again, we're in Madison County, and this one is sitting at 613 Leonard Street, Alton, Illinois, 62002. Look at how cute that is. So you've got some nice glass cabinets there on the one side. Probably has a cabinet along the other side as well. This is sweet little find. $48,500 in Alton, Illinois. Cheers, everybody. How y'all doing? And if you haven't checked out previous episodes, please do so. It's pretty eye-opening to see the houses out there that we could all, scoop up. And for under $50,000, it's really something. You got to sometimes roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty, but this one looks like we could move right in there. The previous episode, check it out if you're looking in North Carolina. $83,000 house with just shy of 3 acres. Wow, look at that bathroom. This is nice. So again, more ceramic tile. Looks like we have a really nice vanity and countertop. There's our commode and the lid's down. Right on. Not sure if there's a shower, but we definitely see a tub. Here's your laundry room. $48,500. Vinyl flooring in your laundry. Nice. There's your vanity. This is cute, you guys. Who's looking for a little single-family ranch, 1-bedroom, 1-bath? $48,500 in Alton, Illinois. That's really cute. That may be vinyl flooring. Could be hardwood, but it kind of has a texture. Could be hardwood. Definitely go check it out, you guys. And in the comment section, let me know where you're viewing from, because it's always great to have you here. It's just another beautiful day to view houses. This one's cute. Lots of potential right there for the right person. 613 Leonard Street. And let's check it out on the street view. There it is. We're in a little neighborhood. Look at all the flowers. Little neighborhood right here, surrounded by smaller homes. Again, we do research on our neighborhoods, right? Due diligence. But how cute is that? That's got a ton of potential. And let's check it out on the map. Alton, Illinois right here. So let's see where we are. There's the Missouri line. So we are above East Alton. And let's see, Cottage Hills is right above us to the northeast. You have Warden over here to the east, Morrow, and Altamont is over to the west, and Godfrey is up here to the northwest. So we're right near the Missouri line. So this is western Illinois. And Maryville is down to the south, Edwardsville, Roxanne, Wood River, Old Jamestown is over to the west. So there we are. Red marks the spot right there. So let's take a look at our satellite view. There's your lot. Nice. Very nice. Nice rectangular, square lot, however you want to spin it. That's sweet. $48,500. Let's go back to that map a minute. I'm going to show you all of the local amenities that you've got for grocery shopping, health, and safety. Okay, so here's the property. So there's all your amenities. Not too terribly far. Very fine. 48.5, and you're close to most everything, I would say. And it says here that what an opportunity to turn this outdoor paradise right out your back door. Adjoining vacant lot that can become a botanical garden, which is sweet. Off-street parking. Huge bedroom on the main floor, laundry, and more. The full basement also has outside entry. So very sweet. And when we look at the history, this was listed in 2015 for $32.5. Then it was removed. Now they've listed it for $48.5, and it's 79 years old. So 10 years later, they've increased the price $15,000 just about. $48.5 for that cute little thing. 6 days on the market, built in 1946. And that's Alton, Illinois, 62002 in Madison County. Alrighty, so now we're going to head into Virginia. Look at this place, you guys. $40,000, 2.22 acres. 3613 Honey Branch Road, St. Paul, Virginia, 24283. It's been on the market for 4 days, built in 1938. It's 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 1,124 square feet. And again, 2.22 acres, listed for $40,000. Let's check it out. Look at how cute this is. So there's our covered porch. We do have a really nice ramp up the right side. Nice entry. Look how cute this is. Now again, looks like vinyl siding and a shingle roof. $40,000. Looks like we have a carport over on the left. Looks like you got a basement. $40,000 in St. Paul, Virginia, which means we are in Russell and Wise counties with this one. Population combined is just around 51,000 people. And the median home sales for this area is around $240,000. I bet this is a gorgeous location. Siding's going to need cleaned up some. That's no big deal. With these low price houses, we can't be afraid. Roll up our sleeves and get our hands a little dirty. But it looks like it may have a partial metal roof on the back, unless I'm seeing that wrong. There's your little garden fairy. That always helps, right? Why not? How pretty is that? A lot of room for your native landscaping, that little pop of color. Plant some beautiful flowers under that tree. Okay, wow, look at that. Maybe for your water. Okay, so move it inside. How cute is that? There's our pop of color, you guys. Now, right away, we see we need a ceiling. We need a ceiling tile, so maybe it needs a new roof. It's priced $40,000, so you definitely want to have those inspections and find out what's going on with it. But look at those beautiful cabinets. You have a window just to the right of your double sink. You've got vintage countertop there. You've got a little breakfast bar, little counter there, I should say. Wow, this is cute. Again, you can ask how long it's been vacant. May need a roof, or yeah, that's my guess. But again, have those home inspections. Definitely are going to have to replace the ceiling. And again, when I look at that room there, and I should have done a chat GPT of this one, but just if you went in there and replaced that ceiling and you painted those walls cream white, a linen white, bright white, whatever, and you could really make the hardwood pop. And even your flooring, you could work right off of that flooring. It would be really pretty. Okay, so this may be one of the bedrooms. Yeah, it may need a roof, you guys, but nonetheless, go check it out. It's in St. Paul, Virginia, 24283. Cute little place. So that may be another bedroom. It might have weak floors. Maybe that's why they've got blue X's on the flooring. Again, this is the kind of house when you get in there in person, it might be in better condition than what it looks. It could be in worse condition. We just never know until we get in there. But just look at those glass doors. That's very cool. But if you're looking for acreage, this again has 2.2 acres with it. Hardwood flooring. So with a country property like this, you get your well, your septic, the utilities. So for one of you out there, The $40,000 price tag might be okay with you if you're looking for land and you want to build a new home. Look at how nice that bathroom is. That's sweet. So you've got your linen closet there. Tub and shower combination. Nice size bathroom. St. Paul, Virginia, 24283 on Honey Branch Road. Yeah, definitely we see more issue with the ceiling. So that could be why it's priced at $40,000. But again, make an offer. Ooh, how pretty is that? Beautiful fireplace right there. Some has some character to it. I love those glass doors. Look at that big window. Could be another bedroom. Maybe if they're side by side, you could open up a wall and have one larger primary for your bedroom. I see possibilities here. St. Paul, Virginia. Okay, so that is what they're going to show us of this one here. Boy, that may be a great opportunity for somebody. 3613 Honey Branch Road, 2.22 acres. Let's see our street view here. Built in 1938. Look how pretty this is. My goodness. So you do have some neighbors across the street, but no one right beside you. That's very nice. You've got, I would say, an abundance of wildlife coming through the backyard. 2.2 acres right there. You could, again, plant some shrubs across the front row here to privatize you a little bit more from the neighbors or from the road, give you a little more quiet. But man, $40,000 may need a new roof. And let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we are, let's see, Wells Chapel is to the west. We have Dante and McCoy Chapel up here to the north. Castlewood is down to the south. And Cleveland, Virginia is over here to our east. And then we have Coburn and Riverview over to our west. Let's see here. So this is Southern Virginia. Right there's a North Carolina line right down to Kingsport. So this is Southern Virginia, and this again is in Russell and Wise counties right here. So let's get a look at our nearby. Let's go groceries, shopping, health and safety. So there's all of your amenities real close to you. And this one again is $40,000 with 2.2 acres of land. So let's check out our satellite view. Yeah, look at that. There's your parcel. 2.2 acres right there. So it's pretty wide, right on Honey Branch Road. So again, that is 2.22 acres, 1,124 square feet of living space. So it's not super small. It's not a huge house by any means, but it's enough to get you started, I would think. And it says, a hidden gem is just waiting for a new owner to come and restore it to its former glory. You have an electric fireplace, kitchen cabinets, nice kitchen cabinets, along with an old well house on the property. Come see it and make an offer, it states. And it's just listed, and the house is 87 years old. And that one again is St. Paul, Virginia, 24283 on 2.22 acres of land. Sweet little place. Okay, so now we're headed into Arkansas. Look at this one. This one's 54.9 on 1.2 acres of land. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath with 972 square feet in Fox, Arkansas, 72051. So if you're looking for a little bit of acreage in Arkansas, this one might be it. So it's 54.9 with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Fox, Arkansas. This is cute. So shingle roof. This one looks like it has a pretty good roof. But again, have those home inspections. Love that covered porch. Fox, Arkansas. So that means we're in Stone County with this one. Population is just under 13,000 people. And the median home sales in this area of Arkansas are right around $300,000. So again, another house with lots of room for equity. How cute is this? So it looks like we have wood siding. Gives off a little bit of a cabin vibe. There's your back deck. This one again is $54,900. A little over an acre. Not quite an acre and a half. Yeah, this is super cute. So you have a covered porch and then a back deck, and it has that swing on our covered porch because, you know, why not, you guys? Get cozy on your covered porch in Fox, Arkansas. Enjoy your coffee or your cocktail in the countryside. Okay, wow, look at this. So this one's got some charm. So here's our kitchen. Look at the size of that kitchen. So it looks like we're getting vinyl flooring, beautiful kitchen cabinets there with your double sink, beautiful window seat over here across from your sink next to your electric range. Got a little wall heater there, vinyl flooring, nice beams on the ceiling. So let's just envision this without that busy wallpaper, and that would just completely modernize that. Be very pretty. But it looks like, again, we could move right in there. Under $55,000 with a little more than an acre. Yeah, a lot of potential with that large kitchen. So you've got your refrigerator at the end of your counter there on the left side, along with your door to head outside. You could add a big island in that kitchen. A lot of room for a table and chairs if you want, if you want to eat right in the kitchen area there. This may be one of the bedrooms. Yeah, just replace that, remove that wallpaper because it just makes the room so dark. Or the carpet. The wallpaper is really kind of pretty though. It looks like it has like a brick facade to it. Yeah, just remove the carpet and see if there's hardwood floor beneath it. $54,900 in Fox, Arkansas, and Stone County. So that may be dining space. Any of you looking in Arkansas, this one might be the one. Yeah, the walls are dark. It's nice that it has a ceiling fan, however. Okay, so here's the bathroom. Vinyl flooring, and that's all we get of it. Fox, Arkansas, 20417 Highway 263. Fox, Arkansas, 72051. That's a good-sized kitchen, good-sized bedrooms, attached right over to the dining living area. And it looks like it could have vinyl windows, or at least maybe a mix of wood and vinyl. And so let's get a look at our street view for this one. So there it is. How pretty is this? And again, you could put up a fence for privacy from the road or more shrubs, but you don't have any neighbors that we can see right there. There might be somebody way up here on the left side, but wow, that might be a great spot for one of you. And let's check it out on the map. Okay, so here we are right above Mozart in Fox, Arkansas. We have Timbo up here to the north, Alco up here to the north. And let's see, there's Fox right here. Stemrocks and Oxley. Yeah, Oxley, Arkansas is over here to our west. Hanover is over to the east. Little Rock is right down here to the south. So we're north of Little Rock, and we are north of Russellville and Heber Springs and Clinton. Right there, red marks a spot. So let's check out the satellite. So there's your acre, a little over an acre, so it's kind of rectangular shape. 20417 Highway 263. Been on the market only 23 hours, $54,900 for this one, 1.2 acres. And it says here that it's a great investment, fixer-upper. Highway frontage would make a great rental or first-time home buy. Or maybe you work somewhere nearby there and that location is what you've been looking for. And remember, when you buy these homes as your first-time home buyer, as a first-time home buyer, you don't have to live there forever, right? You can just buy it, fix it up, live there, and gain some equity on the return on your investment. Or you could live there for a very long time if you like. But you just don't have to be there forever if that's not the love of your life, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it's $54,900. It was just listed. And again, that one, it doesn't tell us the year it was built, but it's only been on the market 23 hours. And that is Fox, Arkansas 72051, 1.2 acres for $54,900. Cute little place. If you were looking in Virginia, this was got 2.22 acres for $40,000. And this one's in Alton, Illinois for $48,500. Or this one here is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for $59,900. And so those are fixers and maybe great finds for those of you looking. It's always great to be with you. Hope you're all having a great day. Keep that cup full of happiness and that glass full of gratitude. Definitely stay tuned because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. And we will see you then. Have a great day, everybody.